Valentine's Day. We hope you've been well. Zach and I decided to celebrate Valentine's Day a little bit non-traditional, so we're out here in the wild to spend a couple hours this morning kayaking.
And today we're coming to kayak on Rock Spring Run. It is in a place called King's Landing, and it is one of Florida's 2 national wild and scenic rivers. We've heard a lot about this place and we're very excited to check it out. So we just checked in for the kayaks and got our rundown of where we're able to go. It is a mile in either direction of the landing here. You can go upstream, come back, and go downstream. And you have about 4 hours to do that. So seems like it's gonna be pretty cool. All right, well, it's just been a quiet paddle out of the landing area here. We're just making it out onto the river, and it's really interesting. You go from that dark brown tea-steeped water to all of a sudden very crystal clear, lightly tea-steeped watercolor.
So I'm excited this time to be on a nice little calm seeming river in the middle of the state versus last time when we kayaked at Manatee Park. We were sort of, right by the ocean and dealing with all the winds and currents and giant yachts and boats out there and all of that. So I'm excited to have a nice relaxing morning kayaking down this river.
So out of the landing there, like I said, we're allowed to go a mile upriver, come back to the landing and go a mile downriver. So we decided to go right first and do the mile upriver first so we can come and drift back the 2 miles and then head back the mile. Put in the effort on the front side and just a little bit on the back side that way. So far it is just quiet out here.
There's actually quite a bit of current this morning. It did rain a lot last night, so it's not as smooth sailing as I thought it was going to be, but still enjoyable nonetheless.
Oh, check this out. We got the limbo tree out here. Oh, I might clear it. Not gonna clear it. Oh. So we've been kayaking upriver here for about an hour. It is just so calm and quiet out here. The river's a little heavy and it's a little tea-steeped. It's usually a little bit more clear, but this is just how it happens. It rained heavily last night, so all that brown water is, it's just all that organic matter breaking down and washing out into the river here. It's just a part of Florida. It's how it happens. So it's usually a little bit more clear, but it's still beautiful nonetheless. We're seeing fish everywhere. There's rocks, there's trees. We've been going through this little S-curvy lily pad area, and it's just real pretty and scenic. Well, we just made it the mile up river. It is just so crystal clear up at this side. I can't imagine what it would be like if the whole run was this crystal clear. It typically is, but like I said, we had a heavy rain last night. At some point you can start to see that brown steeping kind of waver out, and you can see where it's actually starting to mix in and where that brown water is coming from. But that's just a part of Florida. I can't imagine what it would be like if the whole run was as crystal clear like this. It is just absolutely beautiful, and there's just so much wildlife to see, some real great big birds, fish everywhere. It is cool out here at King's Landing. Now we're to the part where we get to just enjoy the river and float on back down the other way. We're back to that area here where the brown water is starting to steep into the crystal clear. It is just so cool. And when the sun hits the crystal clear water just right, it is just absolutely blue. Just hanging out, enjoying the scenery on the river here. Just cruising. Just listen to how quiet it is out here. Silence. All it is nature out here.
So really going down the stream, the only maneuvering we're having to do is on the turns, just to make sure we don't get thrown into the sidewall of the river, which would make it a little harder to paddle and get out of. But other than that, we're just cruising along.
It's one of the cool things to see alongside the river. It's just crazy what these trees do with their roots. It just started raining. We anticipated this. So that's all it was, just a short little 2-minute downpour. We've gotten better at the planning. We brought our rain jackets and anticipated this. Kept our eye on the weather all weekend, and we seem to have picked the only 4-hour period in the day that it's gonna be just doing this little on-off raining. But either way, just such a beautiful, beautiful day out today. Just made it back to the midpoint, back to the landing where we came out of. We're headed, continuing downriver now in the other direction. We probably won't make it the full mile. We've been kayaking now for 2.5 hours, and it's only a 4-hour rental. But we're gonna scope out and check out what we've got down this way and see what it's like, and keep on enjoying it out here at King's Landing. We just got to the next little section up here, and it just looks mythical almost, just how pristine the water is, and the little trail that you got to follow through all the lily pads and all of that. Just real pretty scenery out here at King's Landing.
Wow, what a beautiful way to spend our Sunday, Valentine's Day, kayaking from King's Landing. I couldn't imagine a better way than spending our Valentine's Day together than this.
We just got to this tree that's down in the river here. There is a way to go around it, it looks like, but we're gonna use this as our turning point, as it's about the time where we gotta start heading back to return the rentals. So we're gonna end you guys off here, and you have a great week, and we'll catch you on the next one.